I'm Joe Catalano with an AM Quincy news update for Friday, November 17th. 3 people were injured in a 3-car crash in Quincy early this morning. Police say the crash occurred on Newport Avenue, right near the Stop and Shop, just before 6:30 a.m. The victims were transported to area hospitals. The crash remains under investigation. The MBTA says it will cost $24.5 billion to repair the system's many problems, according to an internal analysis. The cost includes only repairs and not any upgrades to the system. The T rolled out its first new capital needs assessment since 2019, when officials under the Baker administration projected a roughly $10 billion cost to replace all outdated MBTA infrastructure with modern alternatives. The new estimate is nearly 2.5 times more expensive than the last capital needs assessment, which officials said is driven by a combination of factors, including stinging construction inflation and MBTA assets aging faster than they're being replaced. Officials also updated their methodology this time around as a result of changes to the T's asset management system. The latest study counted over 83,000 individual assets to produce its cost estimate, compared to 59,000 assets in 2019. The highest share of poor conditions is on the T's subway and trolley tracks. A new apartment complex at the former Quincy Masonic Temple in Quincy Center is getting ready to open. Center and Stone is pre-leasing apartments. Fox Rock Properties has transformed the building into 201 apartments in 2 separate buildings, with 159 parking spaces and a garage. The complex is called Center and Stone. It features a pool, fire pits, a pet spa, fitness center, and a putting green. Tenants will begin moving into the first building early next year, the second building available in the spring. Studio apartment rents start at $2,160 a month. 2 bedrooms go for over $3,400 per month. The complex included the restoration of the historic former Quincy Masonic Temple, which was built in 1926 and severely damaged in a fire in 2013. A restaurant will open in the former temple in about a year. With Thanksgiving just a little over a week away, the Greater Boston Food Bank is facing challenges in meeting the growing demand for food in the region. The food bank supplies 600 other food banks across the area, but staffing shortages and location challenges are making it difficult to keep up with the need. One of the challenges the food bank is facing is its location. The main warehouse is located in the same neighborhood as the troubled stretch of Boston known as Mass and Cass. The Greater Boston Food Bank distributes about 117 million pounds of food every year to the people of eastern Massachusetts. About 1 in 3 people in the Commonwealth are food insecure and in need of a helping hand. The need is growing, with the Greater Boston Food Bank serving more than 60% more people than it did 3 years ago. While food price inflation is mostly leveling off, proteins and produce are still driving up costs. The food bank says it now takes $35 to provide one holiday meal to a family. It's an increase of $5 to $10. The price increase is putting a strain on the food bank's resources, which rely on donations and grants to keep up with the demand. Perhaps the biggest problem the food bank is facing, though, is staffing shortages. Food Bank says it needs more employees to fill orders for the local food pantries and soup kitchens that rely on it. However, the food bank is competing with companies like Amazon for warehouse workers and delivery drivers. Food Bank encourages any interested in open positions or who may want to volunteer to visit their website. Maria Drost Counseling Services of Quincy holding their Music for Mental Health fundraiser today at 5 o'clock at Break Rock Brewing Company at Marina Bay in Quincy. Live music, food, raffles, and more will be part of the event. The Quincy Quarry and Granite Workers Museum will be open for tours today and tomorrow at 10 a.m. The museum is located at the Lyons Turning Mill on Raschuti Drive in West Quincy. The Quincy Animal Shelter will hold a craft fair Saturday from 10 to 3 at the Kennedy Center. Over 21 vendors and crafters will have items for sale, along with a bake sale and a raffle. The Friends of Wollaston Beach will hold their annual meeting Saturday from 10 to noon at the Kennedy Center. A certificate of appreciation will be presented to Stephanie Laterio, DCR's Wollaston Beach Forest and Park Supervisor. A dedication ceremony will be held on Saturday at 11 a.m. in the auditorium at North Quincy High School in memory of the late Quincy Public Schools band director, Richard Keneally. That event is open to the public. Quincy High School Drama Club presents Shakespeare's The Tempest, Saturday at 2 and 7:30 and Sunday at 2 o'clock. The North Quincy High School Drama Club will be presenting their production of the romantic comedy Almost Maine on Friday, December 8th. United First Parish Church in Quincy Center will hold a Transgender Day of Remembrance Vigil on November 20th at 7 p.m. The vigil is co-sponsored by the Quincy Interfaith Network, the City of Quincy LGBTQ Commission, the Quincy chapter of PFLAG, and Quincy Pride. A ribbon-cutting ceremony will be held Monday at 11 a.m. to mark the opening of Gather Health's first primary care practice in Quincy. Mayor Thomas Koch and other elected officials are expected to attend the event at 205 Parking Way in Quincy Center. Gather Health says it is designed to provide holistic health care to older adults. After more than 2 years of work, the commission examining the Massachusetts state seal and motto is finished, but nothing is changing. The commission's final report repeated the same recommendation it made over a year ago, saying Massachusetts should get a new state motto and seal. But the commission did not reach any conclusion on what should replace the motto and seal. The current seal on state flags dates back to the late 19th century. The seal has a depiction of a Native American man under a colonist's arm brandishing a sword. Those who oppose the seal say it is a reference to English colonists' cruelty to local tribes centuries ago. Lawmakers, members of indigenous tribes, historians, and others were part of the special commission on the official seal and motto of the Commonwealth. A check of business news this morning. Stocks are mixed. The Dow is down 45, the Nasdaq up 9, the S&P rose 5. Asian stocks mostly lower. The dollar was down, the euro edged up, oil is down to almost $73 a barrel. Sports, Celtics will be in Toronto tonight at 7:30, and the Bruins will host Montreal tomorrow night at 7. The National Weather Service forecast. For today, it will turn out partly cloudy after the thick, dense morning fog, and a high today 66. For tonight, cloudy, a low of 54. Tomorrow, some rain in the morning, maybe some clearing later, high 55. Sunny 48 on Sunday, and a sunny 40 on Monday. For the boater, waves about 2 feet. Southwest winds at 10, gusting to 25. There will be a small craft advisory Saturday. High tide at 1:46 this afternoon. Sunrise 6:36, sets at 4:20. I'm Joe Catalano with an AM Quincy news update for Friday, November 17th.